Hi beautiful souls, this is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you all to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Thank you so much for your continued support and love that comes my way. Truly very appreciative, and I like to begin my videos with that because I truly do feel very blessed. I absolutely love when you are communicating with me, making comments, sharing your thoughts, insights, sharing your positive energy. And also, I would absolutely love to hear comments on what you would like to see more of. What would you like for me to bring forth on my channel? After all, this channel is only growing because of your love and what you find here and what I'm able to bring forth for you. And I would like to keep that flow of energy moving between us. And I am absolutely open to any ideas, any suggestions, any shifts and changes that you see would help me and help me in helping you. So I wanted to just begin that today because I am going to bring forth a reading for us. And this, I've never done it like this, but this is what I'm being called to do today, is this will be a timeless full moon illumination reading. I'm not going to say full moon in March, April, May, June, July. A reading which is really wonderful for us to look at, because these are the messages that are coming in from the Spirit, and that's why I'm bringing them here for you on any full moon. Full moons are a time of culmination. Full moons are a time where we are bringing things are coming to light, things are coming to fruition. So it's a wonderful time to kind of reflect back, look at where we are before we begin the next cycle. So having said that, let's begin. So my first question is, what can no longer be hidden? What can no longer be hidden? What needs and seeks illumination in the people's lives right now? What is seeking illumination, angels? For full moon, what can no longer be hidden? What is really seeking illumination? I'm going to go with the flow today. I don't have like I'm going to be pulling one card or two cards. When I'm feeling energies need to come, I allow them. So let us see what's seeking illumination right now in your life. I'm going to put this here. So what's seeking illumination, meaning we can no longer continue working with these energies if we want to bring about a shift in our life. The first is we can no longer reject the right aspect, the right brain, the intuitive. I feel like it doesn't matter whether you're male or female. You have been not listening into the inner guidance, or you know as inner truths. You are not allowing yourself to delve deeper into the inner mysteries of the subconscious mind. Okay? You're still working from the energy of the logic, what the eyes can see, what is manifesting in the third dimension. Okay. We can no longer be allowing our minds to be trapped in turbulence. So understanding that we hold that charge and the power to control and bring about the shifts in our lives. And I'll tell you what this means. Why I said it in the aspect of a shadow, because it may not be that you never listen to your intuition. It's not like you're always seeing things from what sees, but this is the predominant energy right now, is to go back into the negative thinking, is to go back into the thinking space, which has created a lot of turbulence in your life. It's a natural tendency for you to use the logic mind, the power of the thought, towards creating a life. But it has not led you to the place where you wanted to go. And what's really seeking illumination is that you have that internal courage. You have this gift of the spirit, which is an infinite source. The soft, gentle energy within you is seeking an expression right now. Is seeking an expression to tame that inner fire, or to tame, I don't want to call it the inner demon, but the part that wants to create fear in your life. Okay, so because I did see this 10 of fire here, which is a lot of burdens that we're going on. We can no longer, you really have to look at what is all the things that you have taken on your plate. Can you let go of some of those things? You really do need to let go of some of those things if you are to continue moving forward, to live a healthy, prosperous, loving, and a joyful life. You've got to go inward. This is the card of delving into the unknown mysteries, and this is the card of going inward. It really is a time, and card number 9 is all about really take a life review. Take a review of the last month. Take a review of the last year. Take a review of the last 10 years. Whatever you need to do. You really got to spend a little bit of time by yourself, so that you can see what has been happening around your life. That will, before you can take, this is the card of movement. And then you're being asked, this is also a wonderful card of courage, meaning no longer do you give your power away, because there are 2 cards with power here. Okay, you have tremendous strength, you have tremendous power to bring about the changes that you desire, to be able to take hold of your mind, take hold of the negative thinking pattern and take it to calmer waters. Listen in to your own intuition, read up more and see what is an alternate way of doing things. Taking and seeking help from others is not an act of weakness. It is an act of strength. It is an act of self-love. And that's what you're being asked right now. To take that inner journey, to bring the things in balance, and knowing that you have that ability. You really do. So create a discipline. So you have to be, this time is, if you've been very haphazard about your activities, it's time to take a very disciplined approach. Okay? And when you discipline yourself, which means, I'm going to have morning affirmations, I'm going to have nightly affirmations, I'm going to actively make a choice of not reacting when someone says something negative, that's wonderful. That's where the chariot is taking you. Okay? So that's where, what is seeking illumination for you right now. Let's look at the next question. What is it that I can let go of now? Important question. What is it that I can release and let go of now? What do the people need to release so we can be better in alignment to take that inner journey and move away from things that don't work? 1, 2, 3. What is it that we can release now, angels, on full moon? Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. So I love this. This one is actually come in as a super positive energy here for all of you. And that is, let's start with this. And I said full moon, and we drew the moon card. What happens when we take that inner journey is going into the unknown can bring up a lot of fears, can bring up a lot of old, unhealed emotions and beliefs, and those are a little bit treacherous for us to kind of go down and rephase, because we're really not sure because of what the past experiences have brought us. So what the guidance is, that what you need to kind of release is, you've got to trust your process, trust yourself, trust the decisions that you're making. Don't allow what others are saying or doing, because it came with the moon card. Sometimes when we are listening into, I don't think you should be doing this, I don't think that person's right for you. Why is another person determining who is the right person for you? Why is another person determining what is the right path for you? Only you know. It's your spiritual path. It's your life path. It's what your dreams and desires are. You've grown up in a certain place. You've grown up with certain value systems. You have inherited certain aspects that either you are embracing or you are releasing within your family and within the social structure. It's yours. So don't be swayed by what anybody else is saying. Take confident action. That was the card of movement. Taking action is very important. So surrender that, or let go. What you must release or you must let go is really listening into other people all the time and learning to trust yourself. Allowing yourself to take that journey within, even though fears will rise up. There will be a lot of illusions because the whole path is not lit up, and that's okay. If you'll go inward, and what this person is doing is, she's praying, she's meditating, she's looking at the light, and she's seeking the light from the universe. What you seek always is seeking you. So if you're seeking clarity, clarity will come to you, but you've got to trust it. You've got to trust the process, and you've got to trust that there will be things that will open up, and there will be things that will take their own course. Now the next card is, what you must release is the fears, probably what you have around how you're going to create a material abundance. Would you be able to stand in your own power financially and create this Garden of Eden? That's probably one of the fears that's coming up. And then what happens is that, and that again goes back to this card, is that we tend to start getting into a mental, when the fears come up, it's creating illusions, and the fears and what the other people are saying or what you have seen has happened before will start to create of, what if this will go wrong? What if that will go wrong? What if that will go wrong? I keep reminding, and I'm going to remind again, we should think about, what if this works out? What if? So when we can release that and surrender to what is, rather than what if this could go wrong or what has already been, meaning bringing yourself in the present moment will help you release the chains of the past experiences. Past experiences are very important because they've shown us certain mistakes that were made, some things that we wish to correct or we need to correct, and then certain things that we have gained from the past. So it's a good wisdom storehouse is the past. Okay, so you tap onto the computer which says wisdom storehouse, which is all the past experiences. But what we must focus on, and we must surrender to, what is actually transpiring right now. Who are the people who are showing up? Look at how far you've come. Look at your ability to move away from some of the negative thinking. You may not be able to do it all, but you've done 1 step, 2 steps. That's a movement. Don't allow what someone else is going to say, you can't do this, that's too big a dream, or you really can't do this. Are you sure you want to give up security and a stable income and pick up something that is not so stable? Yes, maybe they're coming and operating out of their fears of entrepreneurship, but you may have more of a entrepreneurial spirit and have more of the courage to take a risk. And your soul feels it. So do what your soul calling is. Move forward. This is not the time to hold back on that. This card is movement, this card is movement. If you look at it, and I'll explain, they have different energies. So there's a light side and there's a shadow side, and I'll explain both. Do you see these? Both are moving their horses and moving forward. Courage, using your inner passion to follow your heart's calling is what's required of you right now. So the question is what you must release. So there are two aspects. The positive aspect is unleash the passion within you. Unleash that passion and go forward fearlessly. And the shadow aspect is what you must release is if you've been too, I don't want to say passionate, if you've really been just rushing through things, because this night energy also is in and out. Okay, today I'm doing this, tomorrow I'm doing this, today I'm doing this, tomorrow I'm doing this. You need to be more decisive. So take charge of your mind, choose, decide, and then go for it. Okay, so the light and the shadow, I explained that both. So when you do that, you're going to open yourself up to the healing that's coming in from the past, of the old wounds, of the difficulties and challenges of the past, perhaps of not being able to have manifested a strong physical foundation. There is healing coming for you. When you trust the divine providence, you allow yourself to be healed. You need to open up your heart for that. This is, both of these cards are like, I trust the spirit. I'm opening and I'm forgiving the past, and I'm sending compassion to the dark aspects or the difficulties and the challenges that have brought me to where I am. Okay, once we get into that energy, we can bring forward and make a big shift as this full moon is approaching. So my next question is, I've already answered the next question of what's ready to transform. And I really feel like this is a transformation that's taking place. When you can transform this, you're going to trust more. You're going to come into the alignment of being in the present moment. You're allowing the healing of the past energies to take place, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in money, or your health. Any area of your life is going to be transformed. And I want to ask, what is the lesson that my people are here to learn right now? What is this full moon bringing as a lesson? It says here, surrender to trust. Look at one of the other lessons that has come in, trust. So that's a big lesson. You're here to trust your inner voice, which has come right under our high priestess right here. Trusting your inner voice. Trusting that your inner voice is going to guide you correctly because you're connected innately to the spiritual realm. Regret. Again, we need to move away from that energy of regret. We need to move away from things that didn't happen or could have happened or should have happened. And we have to remember that I cannot really change the past. The only thing that I have is in this present moment. So bringing that energy in with love and releasing it with forgiveness and compassion will bring us into that present moment. Oh, this is beautiful. Happiness. Happiness. Opening your heart. See, I'm seeing purple. I'm seeing the root chakra colors and sacral chakra where we hold guilt. And this is opening of the heart, the dolphin energy, joyfulness, light. This is happiness and happiness. I'm aware that being happiness, whenever I'm happy, I know that I'm on my right path. So do things that make you more happy. That's another part that's coming forth for this full moon. So I will ask, what is my unrealized potential, angels? What is the people's unrealized potential? Because this is a general reading. If you get a full moon reading from me, which is individual, it's going to be connecting with your energy. So let us still pull up what is the unrealized potential. I'll pull one more. Oh, I love it. This is such a strong message. Thank you, angels. So, this is the Three of Swords. Okay. Your unrealized potential, and it says here, release the past. Release the past. Surrender to complete healing. And we talked about regret. So, big message for this full moon, whenever you connect with this, is to let go of the past. We cannot change the past. You will grow. You will grow from this. Time will heal all wounds. There is complete healing coming to you. Allow the energy of the moon to heal you. There is healing energy coming in from the energy of the moon in this full moon cycle, because this is a perfect alignment reading. Moon, the yin, and we got the yang. Perfect alignment. Sun has come directly under the happiness. Your unrealized potential is to recognize that life is beautiful. Life is amazing. Life is a gift. Life is meant to be lived happy. I don't need to wait for something big to take place for me to be happy. I don't need to reach a certain goal in finances, in relationships, in looks, in fame, in any aspect of my life to be happy. How can I find happiness now? You will do really well through the power of positive thinking. I had started with that. Out of all the cards, I've been always drawn to the Six of Swords, which is moving away from negative thinking in turbulent waters into calmer waters, which is the power of your thought. And I thank the angels that this healing card has come under the healing, has come under any turbulences, and we are being guided again that when the moon will descend, or when the night will descend, there will be light. There is the sun that comes forth after the night. The sun. Allow yourself to shine. Another message. Look into your accomplishments and allow yourself to shine. There's success at hand. This is focus your attention, move forward with focus intentions and intention, letting go of the past, aligning yourself with positive people, aligning yourself with people who lift your energy, and surrounding yourself with that. And your goal becomes, I am going to seek happiness in any and every situation. How can I bring more happiness today? Would be a good question to ask on this full moon. What can I do more of that makes me happy? Is it the walk by the beach? Is it sitting in my garden and watching the rainbows, or the plants, or watching the clouds? What is it that I like to do that makes me happy? Your dreams are coming true. This is the Star card. So some of you, your unrealized potential, truly the word is star. You know, this may relate to your acting and you're coming in on stage and theater. This is a specific message for someone. You are the star. So go for it. If that's something you're wishing to explore in the area of theater, singing, arts, in all of that, you are going to be victorious. But for overall message that there is tremendous healing, and you have tremendous healing energy within you, and this can come about if you allow that movement of the thought. If you allow that movement of the thought. Wonderful. I will end the reading with 3 guidance messages. 3 guidance messages. Message for the people for full moon. What do the people need to be guided on? Victory. Sun card. Wreath. Victory is yours if you want it. This is card number 28, totals to 10, 1 and 0. New beginnings. You create your reality. Energy of 10. You create your reality from the infinite pool. What do you wish to create? When you take charge of your mind and you take charge of your thoughts, you can create this victory wreath and you will win that gold. There's that star card. You'll be the star. You are the star, but you will shine like the star. You know, we saw the dolphin energy and I got more of the dolphin energy here, okay? So I'll read the message. So for some of you, it may be a good idea to connect in water, because water seems to be a big element here that's coming up here. So connecting in water, maybe someone is going to be like a working with sea animals, sea creatures. I'm really feeling that. Take action. You're in touch with your truth, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So this has already taken up all the messages. Chariot is about taking action. You're in touch with your truth, the high priestess. You need to trust your gut, trust, and lovingly assert yourself, which was this power of, I already mentioned that power is your inner power. Okay? So this is again a strong message from the angels that trust yourself, take action when it's needed, and really trust yourself. Final message for full moon. What do the people need to know? Which one? 2. Okay, I'll take them both. Generosity and receptivity. How perfect. So this card is receptivity. I open my heart and my mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. Your mantra for full moon. I'm open in my heart and mind to receiving the blessings that I deserve. I'm worthy at the very best. I heal my heart. I willingly and lovingly let go of the past. I create my reality. I am manifesting the best life that I dream of. I open my arms to receive the blessings. I deserve all the goodness the universe has to offer. I deserve the very best. Those were affirmations that I was channeling right as I was talking to you. Okay, this seems to be my permanent card. I'm in the money flow, it seems. I've been doing like money readings, and I've been saying money is positive energy, and we drew the card of generosity. It says here, money is positive energy, and it allows me to be generous to others. Money is love energy. I love money. Money loves me. The more I have of money, the more I can share with others. I can bring forth the money for the world to use. I can create great dreams. I can create great castles with money. I can share that money with so many more people. Money is a gift of the divine. And I open my arms to receiving more of the money. I open my arms to give more of the money that I have. I am generous with my heart. I am generous with my love. I'm generous with my positive energy, and I'm generous with money. Money is positive energy. I will leave you with this. I send you blessings on full moon. This is Arshna with Divine Soul Resonance.